All right, on to your business news now. Our next guest noticed that the novelty cards for birthday celebrations and holiday commemorations were not designed in South African languages. She wanted to capture the beauty of our languages and preserve our respective cultures one card at a time. This prompted the launch of a range of Christmas greeting cards in isiZulu last year. This month, she has launched IsiXhosa holiday greeting cards and aspires to launch more novelty cards in African languages as well. Nokuthula Vezi from Bravo Zulu Design joins us now. Nokuthula, very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to The Full View.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Well, this will no doubt promote South Africa's diversity of languages and make people conscious of other cultures, isn't it? But what necessitated this idea?
So I've learned the act of giving from my mother. She was an avid gifter. Every occasion came with a card, and that I took with me into my adulthood. And when I started gifting my family and friends, I tended to buy the cards that were plain inside so I could personalize the messages. Most of the cards that you find in the retail stores and stockists are all written in English and are very poetic. There was nothing there that catered to the African market and for us. And so that's where I got the insight into creating this business and the range of cards that I've so far produced.
Well, do greeting cards still have a place in modern society where communication using mobile phones, email, Twitter and Facebook is becoming the norm?
Absolutely. I think we're still purists. If you don't have the budget to buy a gift, a card goes a long way. And so what I've seen with the cards, I mean, Christmas last year sold out day before Christmas. Valentine's Day this year, our cards also sold out. And so just by that, I've been able to gauge that there is definitely still a market and a demand for cards, and that people still appreciate receiving a handwritten note or a personalized note to them.
Well, I know it's a bit too late for sending Christmas cards now, since Christmas is, a few hours away, but never late for sending love, especially on New Year's Day. Where can you get these cards? Are sales dependent, entirely on the geographical location of the store, considering that Zulu cards, for instance, sell better in Johannesburg than in Pretoria?
So cards are available on the social platforms that we use. That's been the biggest marketplace since I launched the cards. There is an Instagram page for Bravo Zulu. It's Bravo Zulu Cards. This year, however, with Christmas, Black Brick Club, which is a modern and social club in Sandton, has also requested to stock our cards. So if you can't get them online, you can definitely go to Black Brick Club and purchase a card there. They will be the stockists going forward for anyone in Johannesburg and surrounds. If you're outside of Johannesburg, we do organize delivery. You can choose which courier you prefer, and we do organize for overnight delivery to make sure that the card comes just in time to celebrate the occasion and the moment.
So are the catchphrases that are on the cards, the phrases that we use on the streets, or the accepted phrases in any indigenous language, perhaps?
All right, so we haven't gone into slang or colloquial phrases as of yet. We've kept them quite elegant, quite standard, trying to keep in the nostalgia of the poetic cards that our mothers, our parents and family members used to purchase for us. I do have the fortune of my father being a journalist who would copy, read and proofread the messages, and having references like that to make sure that while they're still African languages, there's a lot of meaning still behind them. It's not a stock standard message. It's a message that has deeper meaning on celebrating the occasion.
Do you feel that the current or the modern contemporary generation of today expresses themselves better in their indigenous languages or in English? Or do you think that they will find this particular tool useful?
I think they will find it useful. There are some people who I believe, I can count myself, that you really want to honor our language and our cultures, and I want to be able to bestow that onto my children as well. So having a platform like this, having products like this, ensures that we still preserve the richness of our languages. There are certain parts and certain communities where I believe it's dwindling. So having a product like this can still maintain the pride and the honor of your tribe.
So which occasions do these cards normally cater for? Is it Christmas, Easter's, or is it just about any other occasion, be it a celebration, be it a graduation, be it a wedding, or whatever case may be?
I think that's the beauty of the overall idea. So last year we launched with our Christmas range, and that's where we kind of got the feeling of how receptive people are to the cards. Then we launched Valentine's Day this year, February, and then our second range of Christmas cards. We've just finished the design on our birthday cards, which are going to launch end of Jan. So do look out for those on our social platforms. And then I will cater to Mother's Day and Father's Day next year. As I mentioned, the beauty of this product is that as we grow, we can include more languages, we can include more occasions, so that anytime there is an occasion you want to celebrate, there's a Bravo Zulu card for you.
Nothing beats the beauty of South African languages, that's for sure. And any particular plans, perhaps, of exporting the beauty of South African languages to other countries in the form of these cards?
Oh, absolutely. One of my varsity friends is from Zim and she speaks Shona, so definitely want to cater to her and her family and her community. There is a plethora of assets that we can create for other languages. So once we've catered to our South African languages, we will definitely export and cater to more within the African continent.
All right, Nokuthula, great chatting to you. This is such a brilliant initiative. Thank you so much for having come up with it. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you so much for your time and for having me.
Thank you. That was Nokuthula Vezi, the founder of Bravo Zulu Design.